Hey, I'm Suzy, and welcome to 30 Minutes of Dance. Today's class is ballet inspired, ballet moves for grace and health. So clear your space, have water nearby. I'll be working barefoot today. You're welcome to wear ballet shoes, socks. We'll be working at a bar or a countertop, the wall, a chair, whatever you might use for your ballet bar to begin. So socks may be helpful to help you to glide in and out of our tendus, our dégagés, our frappés. I feel more graceful even just saying all of the French ballet terms. So that's the theme today, to start to embody a sense of grounding and grace in your whole body. Let's start parallel with your left hand at your chair or your bar. And then working hips width parallel for easy plie. So we ground down and then rise up. Inhale, taking the arms out to the side, and then exhale, scooping back up. So just sensing with the support that there's a light touch. All right, we're gracefully moving through port-de-bras, through the movement of the upper body, the arms dipping down, opening out. If you don't need your hand on the bar, go ahead and create this circular motion. And when we feel grounded, we feel light on our feet, centered at the core, we feel like we can kind of carry our heart a little higher in the chest. The corners of the mouth can turn upward as the arms open out. And we carry ourselves with a sense of certainty, feeling planted and anchored, a sense of buoyancy rebounding up and out of that grounding. Let's take 3 more. And when we're in our body, breathing, moving fluidly, we can sense that we're tapping into, come back to center, into the breath. Facing my direction for a moment, take your hands to the sides of the rib cage and let your hips sway side to side. Still parallel. I know it's ballet, but let's start with the way we walk through the world, all right? We don't really walk like a duck. You might some days, yes. But the way you would shift forward and back in this same plane of action, hands to your rib cage, and then let yourself tip side to side. So getting a feel for the upward movement of the rib cage as you're breathing and moving, and that the rib cage can pull up and off of the hips some. Let's turn now using your right hand on your bar, still parallel. Inhale, plie straight up and down. So we're not squatting back, we're just taking an elevator ride straight down. And then elegant scoop down to reach up and out. Again, grounding, embodied movement, fluid movement, linking the breath and the movement. And that's how we start to access greater health through this movement. As we open up the lungs, again, lift your heart up, lift the corners of your mouth upward. It's a smile as you take both arms into this, carving this circle and branching out with the arms. Lower and lift. Right? Embracing the moment right here. Right now. One more. Now, big finish with this one. Let's dive down, reach up, and then elevator ride. Lift your heels, still parallel. All right, getting a sense of how you move through the world. And then plie and release. Squaring off toward me. Take your hands to your hips now and let them go side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right, a little sassy as you take it side to side, and then walk the hands up to the rib cage. Okay, and there's this little bit of opposition in play here. And then take the hands out in front. Good. Turn your toes out. So I'm going to back towards my support. You can also keep one hand on the bar if you prefer, or taking the hands to the bar behind you. You can also place your hands in front if you can still see me. You don't have to move your head around. I'm just keeping myself pointing out toward you and getting a sense of, like opening and broadening across the chest and shoulders. Light fingertips touch in this second position, plie. All right, so we're turning it out and opening. Scooping down, lifting up. Feel as if you're trying to pull the heels together. So again, nice broad base, building strength in the lower body. All right, determination coming up from the soles of the feet all the way into the glutes, the backs of the legs, the backs of the hips there, and into your core. All right, as we balance. Good, last two. Scoop down, rise up. And one more. Good, elevator ride. Now you might pause here. Use support if you need. Push down to rise up through the heels. So there's this counterbalancing happening. And then the arms can reach out to the side perhaps, up towards the diagonal, maybe even spirit fingers, and then reaching up, creating this nice big halo overhead, and then plie through the center. Heel, toe, your feet back in towards the center. Left side to the bar. Now let's come to parallel 2 feet or one. You're like zipping up from the big toe, inner arch, inner knee, inner thigh, all the way up to the sternum, zipping up through the legs, tailbone down. Now as you inhale, we're going to reach the arm forward, bend the knees, and then like hug the daylight out of the legs and lift your heels. 2 legs are one. Then rise all the way up. Traction down, heels get heavy as you keep reaching towards the sky. So plie, heels lift, straight legs releve, and then lower the heels as you come down. Again, inhale, heels, lift. Take that like string all the way to the top, and then keep lifting as you lower the heels down. Now maybe this can be kind of fun, like a body wave, woo, up and around and through. Again, 2 legs are one. Good, let's take one more that we're gonna hold at the top. Bring both arms either overhead or right out in front, whatever helps support you. Maybe it's, oh, I didn't make it. Maybe it's down at the bottom, woo. And then plie. Now you're gonna turn your right toes out, first position. Yeah, and then feel a little wave to your right, and then it shifts to the left, back through center, right, left, center. Now, dial it to the left, scoop through, let the hips go with, and then one knee, other knee, circling through, come back to the middle, demi-plie, stand tall. Now turn your left toes in, seamless, zip up from the big toe, inner arches, inner heels, inner knees, inner thighs, all the way up to the navel, to the sternum. Parallel, right hands on the bar, inhale, scoop up, and exhale, plie. Now we lift the heels, give yourself a little goose there, and then straight up to the sky. 2 legs are one, try to hug the daylight out, and then keep reaching upward as you lengthen the heels. It's harder than it may look. Plie, releve, lift and straighten, slow motion lower. Plie, heels lift, lift straight up, and then traction down. Feel the navel hollowing in. Plie. maybe steady your gaze as you lift the heels. Rise up, root down to rise up, and then keep reaching as you traction the heels. Again. Now, you might even feel like there's some rhythm to it. A little body wave, and lower, and seamless lift. 2 legs are one. The last one. And then this time we're gonna stay up. Again, hands can stay low first, reaching to the second level, or overhead. Wrapping that big halo, that big circle overhead, coil in at your core, and then gently plie, release. Turn just your left toes out, first position. Take the demi-plie. Take your hands to your hips for a moment. And then take your hands, or to your hip creases, like the creases of your hips, this sort of diagonal here. And then take your hands to your hip bones and get a feel for that. How the back of the body wraps towards the front. How the outer hips kind of interlace, imagine, and pull in. This corset-like contraction at the front of the body. And then take your hands to your rib cage and feel the rib cage knit and gather and close, right? So the corset gets a little higher. But then breathe into the sides of the corset. So you can fan into the back of the rib cage. One more time. Woo, and then we'll take our plie and then shift to your right, up and over, shift left. And the arms can circle. Yeah. One more. Back through the middle, demi-plie. And then to the left. Just feel how your feet kind of grip the earth, side to side, up and around. So one leg, the other leg. Massaging the hips and the low back with this movement. Come back to the middle and plie. Now use your wall or support behind you if you need. I'm gonna do that same kind of circular motion, but with the heels coming up one at a time. So we'll shift left, pick up your right heel, then your left heel, then your right heel, and your left. Then we'll shift left, right, left, right, left, shift, right, left, right, left. Ooh, the feet are getting so open. One more, woo. Plie and pulse here. And then straighten the legs, zip it all up. Demi-plie, doesn't have to be like your deepest plie, yes. And then we're gonna shift to the right so we can free up the left heel. It goes up and over, right heel, left heel, right heel. Shift, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Maybe you can feel the little suspension. It has a leap in it, right? That exchange of weight, like a pas de cheval, and then, like the step of the cat. No, that's the step of the horse. We'll pull it together. And then from here, come to parallel. Good, shake it off. Coming back to the bar with your left hand at the bar to start. And then working from parallel now to turn the legs out. First position. And from here, the right leg tendus forward. And then cut coupe, bend the knee, and bring the flexed foot right to the ankle. And then tendu to the side, à la seconde. And then cut coupe to the back of the leg. Now, tendu, reaching forward, find a little épaulement, find a little, opening across the chest, the shoulders, your gaze. And then cut coupe underneath. And then extend tendu out to the side. Cut coupe into the center. Now, crossing over, rise up, soutenu, little twirl to the other side. Reset, up on the balls of the feet, yes. And then, First position, plie, hollow out, find the corset-like contraction. Inhale, left leg, tendu, and then cut coupe, flex the foot coming in front here. Inhale, just a breath out to the side. And then you're gonna come to the back, cut coupe to the back. Extending out, maybe looking over the shoulder or past your middle finger here. And then cut coupe and extend. Inhale out to the side, cut coupe to the front. Balls of the feet cross. Soutenu. Bringing it around. Plie, first position. And stand tall. Now, same beginning, tendu, forward. Now, you could stay with the cut coupe here, or bring it up towards passe. Extend out to the right. Cut coupe, or lift and thread, passe. Reaching back. Cut it under coupe, stay, or thread it up. And then send it out to the side. Cut coupe in front, lift and rise passe. Push down to rise up. Breathe into the whole body. Maybe test your balance. How are you today? I'm a little off balance. Simply soutenu. Come to the other side. Maybe this is my lucky leg. I hope you're finding yours. From here, starts the same. Inhale, tendu. Left leg, cut coupe, stay if you like. Or rise up. Inhale, send it out to the left. Cut coupe behind. Scoop and lift. Or stay, always have options. Reach out, that's just how you feel in it. And then cut coupe. Thread and lift, and out to the left. Coupe front, zip it all the way up. Good, pause right here. Point the toes, and then push down to come up. Inhale, see if you can take the inner thigh and move it forward. Inner heel, slightly forward. And then test your balance. I'm being tested by mine. Smile, the corners of the mouth turn upward. Woo! And you have a sense of humor about when things are not quite in balance. Let's come to the first side once again. Okay, last variation on the theme. So we're really working the feet today, right? That's how we move through space with more grace. That's how we stay vital and active longer, when you have your feet underneath you, when you're willing to kind of fall off balance, but you can always reset and right your world. And that's what this bar and these shifts are all about, is kind of taking yourself off balance and then pulling yourself back together. All right, so we take the ballet into life. So, same beginning, little variation on the theme. First position, plie, reset. Tendu, right leg points forward. So here's some options, right? Just be playful with it. Flex and coupe. You can stay here. You can tendu, or you can coupe to passe. There it is, found it. And then from here, extend the leg out in front. Stay, or shift off into like a wide fourth position lunge, and then pull your navel in. You can even like take your hand to the belly and pull yourself back in. Coupe or passe, tendu out to the side. So just options. Play through. Flex coupe, rise up, stay, or extend the leg out to the side. So it's off the ground, and then you're going to shift off center. Again, you can take your hand to your belly, pull yourself back into passe, thread it up. Good. Tendu to the back, reach out. Coupe, scoop under, plie, and then extend the leg back and stay, or shift, flex through the front foot, and then bring yourself right back up into passe. Tricky, no. From here, unfold out to the side. Last one, here we go. Coupe, cut under. Bring it up, thread it, thread it, thread it. And then, off to the side. Now here we have a big shift. We're going to take a little pas de bourrée. Left leg, right leg, left leg cuts under, and then step back to your bar. Fancy. First position. If you didn't make it there, come to rest your right hand on the bar, and we reset with our plie. Here we go. Inhale. Same humble beginning, tendu, and then cut coupe, thread to passe, breathe, and then développé out in front. You could stay or fall into it, and then use your hand at your belly if you need to scoop yourself back, push off, push off, push off, lift the leg. And from here, tendu, or come back to passe, out to the side, tendu. Inhale, coupe cut, plie, and then thread up. Stay or unfold, développé à la seconde, and then shift off to the side. Again, hand to the belly if you need to help scoop yourself back up. Bring it in, and then taking it to the back. Inhale, reach in opposite directions. Coupe, plie, passe, thread and lift, pull up, find the corset, and then from here, extending back, shift the weight, fall, feel a little stretch in the opposite leg, and then come right back into passe. Extend out to the side, a little variation, right? Tendu, coupe, thread and lift, passe, unfold, and again, here you have the opportunity to fall off balance, pas de bourrée, and reach the arm out to the side. Beautiful work. Come back to the center now. So shake it off, clear your space, have a sip of water. I'm gonna have a little water here. So we're gonna take it from the bar to just a moment of center floor work. If you still need support, feel free. Just putting a couple of these movements together. This failli, the fall, this sort of scooping and falling. Come back to center, this brush stroke the right leg, kind of through passe, but now all those movements we were controlling and kind of slowing down, we can fall out of. Again, if you need support, it's a little flick and flick. Use the support. Last one. From here, we take our pas de bourrée. Left, right, left. Cut under, there's your coupe, and then pause. So now the left leg, coupe, you could stay, or you bring it all the way up, brush stroke, and flick into the lunge. Again, scooping in and up, and there's a fall into it. Inhale and exhale. Push off, scoop through the center, flick off, and center, like a big yawn. Let's try one more. Lean, right leg, pas de bourrée, cut under. Oh, and pause. So adding on to this, we take our fall right away, pas de bourrée, cut under. Now we shift back and fall, pas de bourrée, shift under, fall, and fall, and right, 2, 3, close, left, 2, 3, close, right, 2, 3, close, and left, 2, 3, close. Again, side, you can take this like around your room, failli, and fall, and fall, And come back to the center and pause, first position. Walk it out a little wider. From here, come on into second position, sort of widen it side to side. So that fall kind of can help us to push back to the center. Good, come back to the middle. Now bend both legs, drop straight down. Pulsing, you can take your hands to your thighs, to your hip creases, to your hip bones, and kind of gather. To the ribs even, to feel like, oh, okay, I'm zipping up from the hips to the ribs. There's some containment here. And then the arms reach out. Use support as you need. We're gonna take that same circle up and over. Big slide through wide second. Last one. And then other direction. Big shift, slide, both legs bend. Right here, both legs straighten. Both legs bend. And one more back to the middle. Now, use support if you need. This can get a little wobbly, but life's a little wobbly. That's why we're doing it. If you're super turned out, you can turn it in slightly. And then plie is not like as deep as you've ever done. It's somewhere in the middle, right? You can contain all of this. And then this movement of the ribs and the hips, it doesn't feel so ballet, but it is, I promise. So from here, you're gonna swipe your energy to the left, and then lift your right heel, left heel, right heel, left heel. Shift, heels, heels. And it can stay low, or you can lift up and over, up, up, down, down. Right, left, right, left. Pause in the middle. Stand tall. Notice like, oh, I feel like my feet are just so like pliable and like taffy, like pulling up from these roots. Stretchy. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, little plie. Not super deep, just somewhere in the middle. Pull. Imagine you're pulling your heels together while we're doing this. And then we're gonna shift right, lift the left heel, the right heel, and then left, right. Right, so there's some coordination, a little bit of brain power to find this. You can go up and over, feel the push of the wave. Excellent. Last one, woo! Back through the center, now reach up. Reach through the right side and then the left, and then lift your right heel and your left heel. Reach up, maybe gather, carve that circle overhead. Spin the heels forward, the inner thighs forward. Breathe in, drop your shoulders. Smile, exhale, release. Deep plie. And then heel, toe, your feet together, hips width. So, hopefully your feet just feel like you could go anywhere today. We're gonna carry you places. And we take this same like fall into the pas de bourrée, and then there's a right-left switcheroo. So this is the step of the cat, pas de chat. I got it. Okay, so it could just be you giving yourself a little wave. Ha ha, here we go. Or you can catch a little bit of air going right, left, right, left, right, left. Now we fall left, left, pas de bourrée. Now the left leg's gonna lead. And then again, it could just be left, right, ha ha. Or you catch a little air, stay with it. Left, right, left, right. It's closing towards fifth, but it could be third. And pause. So let's try it again. Inhale and fall with a little step of the cat. Now to the left, fall and step of the cat. Again, it's fun. Right, 2, 3, and left, 2, 3, and left, right. One more, right each side. And woo, and left, and up, and together. Plie. Step out wide. Beautiful work today. Give yourself a little reverence as you come side to side. This was a lot of footwork to keep you feeling like when life has you kind of on your heels, that you're on your toes, moving forward gracefully, and you have more energy to move through your day. I'm Suzy. Thank you for dancing with me today. Have a beautiful one.